My name is Mackenzie Leckbee, and the campus that I attend is 48th Street. So October of 2020, it was around October 30th, we received the call that I was at work, and we received the call that my grandpa was going to be we were going to be calling the ambulance, and that he was going to be getting checked out. He was having some shortness of breath, some labored breathing. His pulse rate was very low. His oxygen was down in the 80s. So when we got there, that ambulance did take him to the emergency room, waited to hear what was going on. He did have COVID-19. He was in the hospital for 17 days. Most of those days he was on just the regular floor being monitored, but he did end up getting transferred to ICU, and that is when we kind of got the call that he was not progressing. We were able to FaceTime him the night before he had the ventilator put in with my mom and my aunt. They were able to FaceTime him as well as me. And then that night we got the call that he could not breathe any longer, so they vented him. After he was under sedation in the ventilator, we couldn't really speak to him or see him. We did get the call that he was going to be, it was the end for him. So we did get to go in. We had to suit up and wear everything, the mask, the gowns and all that, and we were able to tell him our last goodbyes. It was very hard seeing him in that state. He did not look like himself at all. I was questioning God, like why my family, as I just was questioning everything, questioning life. I was scared. I'm like, this is death. What are we all to expect? And I wanted to know more. I know we can't find out how we'll die, but I wanted to know what I can maybe expect whenever it's my time. So I was able to reach out to my mom, who knew Walt Wilcoxon and his wife. Great guy, by the way, great guy. I love him. And he was able to have a day where we could all meet. We met at 929, I believe. And he answered all my questions about death, and he really helped me understand better. I shed a lot of tears that day. But he was just so comforting. So we were able to meet, and we did discuss about me getting baptized. At the time, my mom was attending the church in Lima, which is where Walt was at the time, and we set up for me to be baptized. I felt so relieved. I felt different. I just felt like a whole new person. I was able to understand more about what to expect, going and just worshiping, the music. I mean, when people raise their hands, it just gives me chills. The best part about accepting Christ into my life is just my lifestyle and going to church. Just being able to understand better. It's really helped me. It's really given me the calmness. And hearing the sermons and hearing Clayton talk, it just really puts my mind at ease with a lot of things.